JoJo has fun!
Hello everybody, welcome to Sandbox Saturday. Still just old JoJo holding down the fort for these while Kim gets settled and Jeff gets settled into his new place. And you know what? While everyone's getting settled, the sandboxes must flow. You know, they must flow like rivers of delicious maple syrup. I could go over some pancakes. We're gonna play Project Highrise for a little bit. I don't know if anyone knows anything about this game, but you'll find out. We'll call ourselves 69 Butt Street. Difficulty easy, lot size standard. Yeah, this is fine. Let's just do this. Well, we'll play a real game. If a building becomes architecture, then it's art. Okay. So now we have so this is Project Highrise. My goal is to build a fully functioning tower. So like a building tower. And go all the way up. So I think, let's see. I will build don't need any of that stuff. Lobbies? Not the lobby. I need some places for people to work, though. So let's... There we go. Let's go to the second floor. Fun. And we'll build a wiring closet, I guess. Oh, I don't have what... Oh, I gotta wait for the... Oh, okay, I get it. So they have to be able to get there. So let's put a little staircase. All right, jerks, go get to work. Come on, build my tower, you fools. You singular fool. Yeah, get out of here. And then we'll add in a wiring closet, which is different than a water closet. That's where people go to pee-pee. Put an electrical line. So the whole point of this game is you're basically building an ant farm. I mean, there's no other way to describe it. It's Ant Farm Simulator. So they'll do this. Free? Why free? Oh, because no one's moved in yet. Great. This is going to be a fun little adventure putting together this little tower. These people are going to come. You're going to see them. You're gonna be like, oh, look at that guy. He's gonna be. See, look at him. Look at him build. Why they just live in the basement? I have no idea. They don't have homes. They just kind of hang out in the basement, do whatever. I'm not so happy with how this wall turned out. That's why my face is yellow and I have a sideways smile. But what are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Okay. And then they fix that. Okay. So now I'm going to add in some office space, like the film Office Space. Bam! And now, in a couple of minutes, I can pick people to come in. So let's do Global Tax Services and Mazer & Co. Insurance. And another Global Tax Services, but they're separated from each other. And Clarence and Icus and Co. Perfect. So now people are going to come in. Now, most of them are upset because they expected me to have like a copy center, but I don't have that because this is my building. It's 2 floors. It's terrible. This is the game. When I was a kid, I would play a game like this all the time called Sim Tower, which I think you can still get on like Good Old Games or something. This is just like a totally basic version of... Well, I don't even know. I don't know how to compare them. I know I like this. That's all I know. It's all I really need. It's just something fun. I remember when I discovered it, I was watching LGR. He was playing it, and he was like, yeah, you know, it's probably as good as you can get without trying to go find a copy of Sim Tower or Ute Tower. Is there something just weirdly satisfying about, like, oh, I built this little tower. People are going to come in and do stuff there. I mean, that's just cool. I don't know why. It just is. Because it's like you planned it all out, and people are going to come and do stuff. And then my construction workers just live in the basement. One reads the paper. The other one kind of stares blankly into his lack of existence. Oh, no, they traded papers. That's fine. Look at them. Are they talking? Now they both have papers. What are you guys doing? Oh, God. I don't need to know this. We're not going to last too long, I don't think. I mean, we've got a half hour. Who knows what'll happen in that half hour? How much time will pass? A half hour will pass. Do you know as you get older, your sense of time, how do I describe it? It's like it speeds up. So like when you're a kid, one day is like pretty, like, it feels long, but then as you get older, like, one day becomes much shorter, and then as time really goes on, like, eventually, like, one day doesn't feel like anything. It just feels like, oh my God, I woke up and now I'm going back to bed, which I started experiencing a lot. Can I just say, oh, look, see, these guys, all in their 30s, just like me. This day feels like it's going by really fast. Yeah, I wonder why that is. I wonder why it is going really fast. That's the existential dread of your death approaching. Oh my God, look at you. You're working so hard at something that doesn't matter. Yeah, I'd be upset too. What are you doing with your hands? They're not even really on your lap. What are you doing? You're just... And why does your door enter into her office? That seems like poor planning. But I don't know who to blame because I didn't do it. You did it. I mean, these guys did it. Let's add in something else. You know what? You know what these people need, I think, is they need a place to get coffee. Oh, perfect. Let's do Charles Donut. And we're gonna need water because this place, I think, serves coffee. So here's what's cool. Well, I mean, this whole thing's cool, but facilities? No, it's there. We go. Water. So first things first, we need a water meter. Let's see. Don't want to do it like that. I need some more floor space. There we go. So this will take a little bit. So hopefully Guy McCool over here will come and take care of it. Come on, hurry up. Hurry up. Yeah, they're upset because they want a copy sent on Hub. Okay. Here's what we do. This build plate, those are some handsome looking. Wait. They've already got some tasty donuts in stock. We're gonna get some of that. You know it and I know it. Okay, no, but first thing we gotta do is build a water meter. So now my building has water. It didn't have water before, which is tremendously dangerous for everyone in this building. This place doesn't even have bathrooms because we had no water. But, you know, I mean, everyone will recover soon enough. So they put this thing together, right? And then, okay, now what we do is we add in another little closet guy. Like this, yeah, plumbing closet. So now, water can go over here, and it makes a very pleasant little sound when it does. See? Wait. There we go. And now, get out of here. Let's get out of this menu. Okay. Oh, they still need electricity, I guess. So greedy. And now they're just mad for no reason. It's excellent. I'm really glad I helped you. What's your problem now? Ten's considering moving out. You just got here. Screw you. But anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, time. Yes. So I'm 32 now, and it's getting to the point where like a day is like a blink of an eye, and that's sort of scary, you know, because you don't really think about how old you're getting or how close you are to dying. 'Cause you feel like you have all this time when you're younger. I mean, I certainly did when I was in my 20s. I just felt like I had all this time. And then once I hit 30, it's like, oh man, I have far less time. And I know this isn't, you know, if you're younger, like, don't even worry about it. Trust me, it's forever away from your perspective. But once you get there, it's sort of weird because now you're feeling it a little more. You're feeling how your age a little more. You're like, oh, I can't do all the things I used to do. Like, I can't just sit up whenever I want. I have to roll to the side. That was my wake up call when I realized I had, because I've started exercising, and my wake up call was I was on the ground, and I had the terrifying realization that the only way I was going to get up was by rolling left and right. I just could not sit up. And yeah, that was pretty dark. That, and you know, I looked at myself in the mirror and I looked like one of those things someone would squeeze if they worked in an office. You know, like the fat guy, they squeeze it and then the eyes pop out. You know what I'm talking about? Anybody? You know, it's like a squeezy. They sell them at like World Market, which is a store that if you're young you don't go into. Oh, see, look at my little donut guy. Ugh. I like rocking out donuts. Let's sabotage him with a little competition. What do you say? Well, they're gonna want... Ooh! Sushi, huh? Let's do that. And now they will have very few reasons. And then we'll put in a... We'll just, so we got these offices. And you know what else we'll do? We'll make this tower, like, not good by doing the following. Adding in this. And we need, let's see here. Elevator. Just work on the stuff you can work on. Just do the stuff you can do. Don't worry about it right now. Yeah, I get it. Don't worry about it. Just, they're happy. They don't have a problem with not being able to get where they need to go. All right, go get this first. Get this first. Ignore these. God, you guys are just trash. Thank you. Oh, really? Is that worth your time? Wow, that's really impressive of you. I really appreciate it. You guys are the flippin' worst. I mean, honestly, you're trash. Can you believe the gumption on these guys? That they're not gonna float through the floor? Fix my tower. Gumption is the word I'm choosing to use. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, so yeah, I've been exercising, and it's been very, like, I am not proud to say this, but the last time I genuinely exercised, like, with the purposes of I'm gonna get in shape, probably about 10 years ago. I mean, maybe longer, actually. No, like 15 years ago. When I was in high school, that was when. Which is crazy to me. I mean, honestly, like, not that I was in like great shape when I was younger, but good golly, like, you don't realize how out of shape you are until you start doing it again after a long time. Like I remember, like so it's been about a month, and if this is boring, I am sorry. We'll play something fun tomorrow, but these sandbox games, your brain just goes places. I remember when I was younger, I always took like when I was in high school, I always took like weightlifting, and I had no interest in like lifting weights, which is weird because that's all I took. But you know, I would go to class every day, and I would lift weights, and to me it was like it didn't even matter really. But let's get no, I don't want that. Well, I can do copy services. That'd be nice. Let's get them. There we go. I'll be happy about that. I got copy service. And then let's get someone in here. Some studio apartments. And, they need water and power. That makes sense. Or they'll be cold and die, and they'll be bored and cold and they'll die. That would suck. But I when I was a kid, like, this is so weird, but like, when I was in high school, when I graduated high school, I weighed 120 pounds. So I was a tiny, tiny, tiny little boy. But I could lift I could like bench press my entire body weight. Like I could bench press 120 pounds, which at the time I didn't even think about it. But now I'm like, that's incredible, because I weigh about 200 pounds right now, and there's no way I could lift that. There's just no way. And it's crazy to think about. That like my body is like gotten so big and atrophied to the point that I just can't. I just can't. But hey, you know, you just do what you gotta do. Have fun and live your life, and now I'm in a position where I can gotta take some steps to be more healthy, you know. Getting older, time is slowing down. It's gonna come a point when that's what I've been thinking about too. There's gonna come a point when I'm like about to die. Like that's what's getting into my head as I age, and it's crazy to think about. Because when you're a kid, or even like until like you still feel like a kid, that whatever age it is that you still think is the kid age, it's the older you get, there just comes a point when you're like, oh, I'm gonna die, and like soon, which is not even true. I'm still technically like a baby, but yeah, it's like I'm a third of the way there. I'm really glad that I decided to play this fun game. I noticed that whenever we play sandbox game, I've been the only one doing it for like a week or so. My brain just goes to crazy places. I don't know why that is. I think this is why we have co-hosts on the show, because in the absence of co-hosts, I will just ramble and bramble like a bush. My tower's looking nice. What's your works at Fresh? There's no dinner spots. Who cares? Get out of here! Ow. Okay, cool. That's fine. Are they happy? Where they want? Oh, they want. Ugh. Unbelievable. Can you believe this, guys? They want a place to deposit their trash. Just live in it. You know, how hard is it? Bam. Okay, and then they need a collection room where the garbage gets emptied. So we'll build them a collection room. Quick, servants, do your things, and then on the first floor we'll do nothing. But we should put something there. We should put there. Facilities? No. Transit? No. Let's do building staff? No. Let's do another little place to live. Can someone? Can I put some? Oh no, I can't. Oh, that's too bad. You guys could have had another little neighbor, but now you can't. Sucks to be you guys. I wonder if the people who live here are like snobby about it, you know? They're like, oh, where do you live? I live at 69 Butt. That's right, 3rd floor, studio apartment. There's a coffee shop in the lobby. Hello? What, you're leaving? Okay. Hey, what am I gonna do? You know, it's fine by me. Hey, it's fine by me. No skin off my caboose. What they say. Legal office. Yeah. They're gonna want a phone line. What's your problem? I wish I could get some. Then go get some. Who cares? Just go get some. What do you expect me to do about it? I mean, dang. I got enough going on, you know. All right, now I got phone. Good. And bam. Okay. I guess I can try to see about building like a Starbucks or something, but I don't know how that works. Anyway, so what was I on? Exercise? Yeah, I haven't exercised in many years, and I'm super out of shape. And the first day I exercised, which is at this point over a month, like not even a month, like a couple of weeks ago, like 2 weeks actually. When it was over, like I'm doing this like the cheapest, most easy way I possibly. What's your problem? What do you want? The cheapest, most basic way I can, which is I do, you know, like 5 different exercises a day, 3 to 5 times each. Normally 3 because I'm really out of shape right now. And like the first day, when I was done, I just couldn't move. I think the last thing I had to do was like planks, which is where you get into a push-up position and kind of just sit there for a minute. And let me tell you, when you're out of shape, that flipping hurts. And man, when I was done with that, I was just laying on the ground and I just couldn't get up. I was like, I can't do it. I just can't. I don't know how people can like exercise and then go about their day. Like, I'm gonna do this first, and then I'm gonna just go out and be a productive member of. See this guy here. Do you see him exercising? No. Why are you sitting in your living room wearing a full suit? What is wrong with you? Who are you, Michael? I'm gonna rename you to Weird Suitman. Excellent. Ah, God, get a different doorbell. It's actually kind of my fault that his doorbell sucks. But is someone here? Someone is? Okay, that's great. What are you guys? How are you not done with this? I'm trying to build you a coffee shop. Okay. Let's get a coffee shop. Is this something I can do? Food. Breakfast, lunch, donut shops. Donuts, coffee. Wait. This place serves coffee. Oh, screw you. Construction workers are the worst. In the game. In real life, you guys are fine. But in the game, it's like, ugh. You know, I'm just gonna get out of here. This is not what I wanted. I didn't want to do this. Let's put something else here. Let's put a little store. How about that? Can I put that in there? One space too small. I'll put like an 11.7. Was it Kim who said that if I had a 7-Eleven, you could just call it 4? I have no idea who said that, but it was very funny. No, it was a comedian I know. If I worked at a 7-Eleven, I would just call it -4. It's a comedian I know named Dave Samuel who lives in town. He's a very funny man. My brain is just going all over the place right now. I hope that's okay. And, I gotta say, time is just rolling by. Speaking of time rolling by, we have like since Jeff moved, and that was a little shocking. Since Jeff moved, we've been in sort of a what do they need? Storage. Okay. Can I just build that? What's a storage bay? No. Where is it? Storage bay. No. So we had a couple of ideas for stuff to do, for shows. In addition to just the standard fare of JoJo Has Fun, which, not... This is going to sound just like the most D-baggy thing I can say, but even though we put out... and I didn't realize this until, very recently. We put out effectively as much content as, a Jacksepticeye. We put out a lot of stuff. It doesn't feel like work to me because of the way that we do our show, which is very stream of consciousness, very much like what you see is what you get. And because of that, I have this, weird imposter complex where I never feel like I'm doing enough. Which is crazy. I mean, just genuinely crazy. But what do you mean 1 prestige? How do I get more prestige? From artwork. Oh, let's buy a piece of artwork. How about needs consultant upgrade? Great. How do I do that? How do I get a consultant? Get out of here. Get out of here. How do I get a consultant? More people needed. Have daily revenues of $3,000 or more. Let's add that in. Why not? You received a... Okay, cool. It's nice. I'm doing good. There's a problem with one of your elevator shafts. Get it? No one likes waiting for this. If you have a building maintenance office, listen to someone to fix it. If you don't have one, I recommend... What's this? Oh, they don't do maintenance. They just build stuff. Okay, I feel like I'm sort of mismanaging this thing. Anyway, so we had this idea. We have an idea for, 2 shows. 2 different little shows that we can do for JoJo Has Fun that are just us. And one of them is very much what we do now, and the other one is very different. And the first one is we want to do this was Jeff's idea, and I sort of ran with it as a concept. We haven't done anything with it yet, obviously, but we had this idea where we would do a show where Jeff would eat food, where we'd eat foods, and it would be Jeff and me, and he would eat foods that would make him anxious, because we really liked the ramen episode of JoJo Has Love, which was fun, and we thought, we could do something with that. Let's make that as a show. But that takes a significant amount of planning and effort, so we haven't done it yet. And the other thing we had an idea to do, I guess I had an idea to do, was I looked over at the recording and I thought it stopped and it freaked me out. A show where I guess it would be called like level therapy, because like in my free time I play a lot of the World of Warcraft, and one of literally my favorite thing to do in that game is take a low level character and have them walk around and level up, and every time they level up I get like a warm fuzzy feeling, and it's super cool. But I don't know like if that's something that people would even be into, because for me whenever I'm doing that, it's to chill out. So unlike this where I'm talking constantly, it would just be a much more chill sort of a walking around and then it levels up. It's cool. You guys like the sound of any of that? I mean, if you got this far, your opinion really matters. I mean, truthfully, if you've gotten to this part and you're hearing this, your opinion really matters. So leave like a comment and stuff if you could. You don't have to, obviously. I've been informed that the algorithm has changed again. You guys notice the new thumbnails, obviously, where it's all of our heads now. But also it's changed again, too, that now the algorithm is really looking at likes and comments and views from people who've subbed and hit the bell. So that's something we have to start, like, proactively mentioning. Like, hey, make sure you hit that bell. Which is so annoying. I mean, yes, we have to do it, but it's just so annoying. That's the game we play here in old YouTube land. You know, that's what you gotta do. Price you gotta pay in order to chase your dreams. Let's deal with it. Yeah. Every day we're like, this is the day when the channel takes off, and every day we're like, well, I mean, the people who watch us are into this. That's fine. What more can you do? I mean, really. Could you hammer any faster, please? Get this together. Well, anyway, thank you all for joining us on Sandbox Saturday. I hope you enjoyed this little jaunt playing Project Highrise. This is a very chill game where all you really do is just... I mean, we didn't really accomplish much, but in a way we also did accomplish a lot, because, you know, all the cool stuff we did. We didn't get to build a 7-Eleven yet, but we'll if you want to see this again, we'll get there. What are you guys doing? Are you gonna fight my construction workers? You guys seem to be from a rival crew, giving your differing colors. Does that guy just have alcohol out in his office? Oh, it's a private investigator. That's kind of cool. Why is it here? How'd I hire a private investigator? Well, anyway. I have a maintenance office. Can you guys go fix this? Can you go and fix this? Guys. Go. Go. Oh my god. Thank you. For God's sake. What's your name? No, it's finally. Oops. Good. Thank you for joining me on Sandbox Saturday. Hope you enjoyed this little jaunt into Project Highrise. I'll see you guys later. And let me know if either of those shows sound interesting. The leveling up therapy. I call it level therapy because that's what it is for me. Oh, it feels good to level. Or the food thing. And whichever one you like, we'll make a few episodes of it. Not right away, obviously. Well, maybe the leveling thing we might be able to do right away. But the other one will definitely take more production, so... the sooner we know if people want to watch it, the sooner we can start. So, hey, just let me know. And thank you so much for joining us and joining us on the streams and being around, and really means a lot. So, thank you. Bye.